let's talk about it. Alright, I'm always on the grind. Yeah, let's talk about it. Always got money on my mind. Girl, let's talk about it. Say you don't like this life of mine. Wanna talk about it? Yeah, I'm always on the grind. We can talk about it. Okay, I gotta shine. Let's talk about it. Always got money on my mind. Girl, let's talk about it. Say you don't like this life of mine. Let's talk about it. Okay, I'm always on the grind. Girl, let's talk about it. Yeah, I gotta shine. Let's talk about it. Always got money on my mind. Girl, let's talk about it.
Do do do. Oh yeah. What's up, world? What's popping with it? New rising, new rising. Happy happy everything. Happy Wednesday. What's going down with it? Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, this new rising. This new rising. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, send to your friends, family. Do all that above real quick. But yeah, this AM man, new rising, rich rising. God body. What's the business? Empress Indigo, Rich Risings. That's the affirmation.
Affirmate. Hold on.
All right,
I got y'all.
there we go. Y'all clear the energy.
Rising, y'all. Gotta clear the energy.
Yeah.
What's up? Did y'all say affirmations today? I post
God body.
affirmations every rise. Every riser.
Hey, them be some bomb affirmations too. They be some dope affirmations. Like anybody that's looking for like any type of positivity. If you have issues, any type of issue you possibly could think about, and you just need something to get your day started and really get rocking, like man, let me just go into today's affirmation. What's today's what's the affirmation for today that you put? Because it was dope. It was dope. I want to go back and look into it. What was this morning's affirmation this morning? Y'all know the drill.
This rising. I don't know. I have so many different ones. I have to go in there and read them to them. Do you
You
have
had
it
to go in
pulled
there and
up?
read them to them. Yeah,
You read it.
I'm doing. I'm about to do that. I'm about to do that right now, just to give a quick flash. Affirmations today. Today I make decisions to support my highest good. I always overcome obstacles. I am capable of overcoming anything. Wealth and stability is overflowing into my life. I can manage my abundance effectively. I can accomplish anything through hard work, dedication, and focus. I will avoid negative self talk and focus on self care today. Ashe. So it is. So it
So
is.
it is.
So it is. Ashe. Man, I have to get to this one because this one was stupid. I am not crazy. I was abused. I am not stupid. I was manipulated. I am not shy. I am protecting myself. I am not bitter. I'm speaking the truth. I'm not hanging on to the past. I've been damaged. I'm not delusional. I lived a nightmare. I am not weak. I was trusting. I am not giving up. I am healing. God
Woo.
body. God body. Hey, it's the goddess. I'm trying to figure out who you are. Like yeah, it's another yes another thing. But today that's this new rising right here. This is what we getting into. Tapping into your higher self. Things were made to experience. Like Miss God is here. What do you think the purpose of life is? Like people say that God created other things so God could experience itself. Within saying that, like, what do you take to be the reason that people or things are actually here? Like they say this is a teacher's planet. Like, are we here to learn? Are we here to control? I mean, what is the overall expression like? You know what I'm saying? What do you think when you think of tapping into higher self? Your higher self, things were made to experience.
So I feel like everybody has their own mission, and I say this a lot. So I can't say what life means to everyone, because some people come here to party and act the ass and leave, and they kind of show us what we don't want to really do. We do, I feel like everybody's here to learn lessons. That's why life path numbers are important. Karmic lessons, um, birth charts, chakras, all these things are so important because it tells you who you are. If you tap into these numbers that your birthday and your name and all these things make, you'll kind of narrow down to a whole lot of aspects of your life. They kind of always match up to us and tell us, well, you should be doing this. You like to do this. You like to do this. We're all here for humanity. We're not here for other people or personal gain and things like that. Like that's what's the problem. You have millionaires who would spend $1 million on a pair of whatever from whoever, but homeless people, all they need is some food. All they need, if somebody could buy 40, 50 acres worth of land and let homeless people live there, is that too fucking big to ask? Um, free will sucks here in this realm. It is a beautiful realm. I always tell people it is beautiful. You feel me? Earth. I had this to someone yesterday. Earth was created from every planet. The water from Neptune or something like that. That they took the flowers from Venus, all these things, and they put them here. Everybody got to put their dibs on creating Earth. So it's beautiful. But that free will and that recessive gene told this place the fuck out. You feel me? Tore it up.
God body. I mean, and it's crazy because this is the thing with free will, right? We all think we have free will, but everything is governed by laws, like laws of the universe. Therefore, instead of it just being we have free will, everybody's abused their free will to take on someone else's free will. So when you look, and everything starts with leadership. So when you look at the leaders and what's going on, especially in today's day and age, you have Ice Cube just speaking. He's being accused of speaking with Donald Trump. Donald Trump being the first person that ever ran for president that is facing felony charges, and he just keep getting hit with other charges while he's actually about to run for president.
Baby.
Oh.
No, I thought you were saying because he's a humanity.
I mean, this is what it boils down to. Like, we have to tap into the higher self because we're supposed to be the governing body. However, something else has hijacked or completely taken over the thought of what we should look as a governing body. It has been disassembled, made look a different way, and it has turned to a thing where it has made people have to question their very existence. If someone gives you your food, you never learn how to grow your food. You buy your food out of boxes. Pretty soon you are going to be subject to that person's will. You're subject to their authority. At any given time, us as humans are going to have to learn to actually use. Look, why can somebody go get our smartest children from an institution, go take this child out, put them in a college, make them use their biological mind, but every time they create something natural that is naturally reoccurring, where it can naturally help or affect people, they're annihilated. Like something happens to them. Like we have to earn and understand the society that we're in. Ice Cube has came openly and said, "I'm not with the group." When he said he wasn't with the group, the beast come attacking. Like here comes the onslaught. And he said the only thing they hate, the thing they hate most is when you won't go with the crew, when you won't go. Sorry. So at the end of the day, this is where we become subject to. The richer you have to be, you have to join something. You have to dedicate yourself to a label. You have to dedicate yourself to something that is not for overall higher good, to say the least. End of the day, the way this systematic approach has been, anytime you dedicate yourself to a higher cause, get ready to see, whoa, like get ready to see you have to tap in to your higher self. Like in these days, it is important. Like you have to push yourself to the limit. Quick story here. Yesterday, I went outside. They said it was 108 degrees out here in Texas. Me took the youngsters. We went bike riding on a nice little bike ride. They immediately started being like, "Oh, it's too hot. Like we want to go in the house. We need some water." I can't lie, it was hot. Even the water got hot in the water bottles. But I'm like, no, y'all stay in the house 24/7. Y'all need to learn to adjust to be able to get the sunlight. It's really a different type of energy, a very radiant energy. However, we do have to detox from these metals if we out under this type of radiation and this type of heat, or it's gonna cause people a lot of health problems. Like the majority of food that we eat has preservatives in it. It has metals. It has all type of different things that are terrible for your being. And not to mention, we have all the things with formaldehyde, the metals from all the whatever that you get through life. So yeah, like we definitely have to get to a point of thinking on this high level. We got to push to the limits, like even especially young people. They things they not used to doing. If they can sing, if they can act, if they're great with poems, push them to the limits of doing that. Like let's teach them that tap into their higher selves at earlier point in times. Like start off in the womb. Like literally start that off in the womb. Pushing your child already in the womb to another limit. Yeah, Empress, what's good though? I didn't hijack. Yeah, I look. That's kind of popped up.
I yeah, I got some company.
Oh, look at that.
I personally feel like it's just, man,
All right, worry about it.
so much going on. The solar flares, the frequency, we always talk about it. They said the veil is just completely thin. You know, when you say we gotta
Yeah,
find something to do, that is not jokingly. That is literally. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
Spend a lot of time outside trying to garden because of they already said like if you don't grow your food, you'll kind of be soon. They ain't gonna be.
yeah.
They not gonna be nothing for us soon. So, I feel like I feel like
Peace.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of she a princess.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, God body, say prissy. Word life, say take a look. God body,
um,
God body.
it's just a lot. It's a lot we have to do, and it's a lot people aren't worried about. You know, we're all
And
focused on the.
and and, and let that be known. Like my heart is with anybody out there. This word. I mean, I think everybody in this world you could find something to worry about if you're looking for something to worry about. And it's not to criticize a person and say you're looking for something to worry about. Like literally, there's so much going on in this world. If you just look around, there's a lot you can worry about. But the difference is can you get out of the worry frequency and get to the worry free? Can we get to the solutions? Like, at what point are we going to not just see the problem? Bro, you got too much wind. You got too much wind in your background, God. Yeah, yeah. But at what point are we just gonna get to the yeah, to the point where we more solution orientated? Like problems exist. They're always gonna exist. Like, can you come up with a solid foundation of a solution to everything, every ill in humanity that they possibly have? What can we do to come up with those solutions? The problems are gonna exist, but if we don't ever learn to work together, um, work on something motivated past, um, I'm not gonna say finances. I'm gonna say current, because here goes the thing. Like when you get up and run every day or walk up, when you first boot up in the morning, blood is running through your body. There's a current flowing through your body. That is where the currency is created. You create the energy, and money is the medium, is what they exchange, but it's really a battle for your mind. Like it's a battle for your mind. It's a battle for what you think and what you do. Hey, hey, King Show, bro, you got your windows down or something? It's the noise kind of loud. It's kind of loud in the background. Yeah, you got to come in here and sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Yeah, it's forbidden. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying, yeah. All right, but yeah, God body. Yeah, God. So what do you think? What do you think? You know, with tapping in the, well, where we at now? You give affirmations every morning. Um, what can you do to actually shed some light on pushing yourself to the limit? Like, especially having youth to actually be a catalyst for. What do you see with pushing yourself to the limit?
Man, there's so many different ways you can yourself to the limit. You know what I mean? That's why I be telling people to study
Yeah.
or find something that you need to study and do it. Like, you know me, I'm trying to move this foil. That's why they really mad at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got this piece of foil that I'm real deal trying to move with my brain because I know I can. Like, I know I was moving shit before, popping shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So why can't I move this? Everybody got their own thing. Some people need to heal themselves with herbs. That's pushing it to the limit. Some people need to eliminate contaminated foods, just like you were saying. That's pushing it to the limit. Some people need to learn how to meditate. Some people need to learn their chakras, zodiacs. There's so much different things to pushing yourself to the limit. Some people need to learn what free will is, period. They don't even know what the hell that is at all. They just do the wrong thing. So I feel like pushing it to the limit in so many different ways spiritually. Um, the biggest thing is denouncing your lower self. That's for me. When I out of the soul and all of this stuff, and I learned that your lower self attacks your higher self all day long. Like, there's literally a battle all day in your brain, your body, because half of you really wants you to do the wrong thing. Half of you really wants you to be a slave to this realm, and the other half of you really wants you to ascend. So until you like tap all the way into your higher self, like, listen, I be telling her, bitch, shut up. You feel me? Don't speak. You're not allowed to think. You're not really allowed to be there until shit pop off. I'm tired of you. But some people don't have that. You know, people just do the wrong shit, man.
King Show, what's good, God body? What's the business?
Hey, you can hear me? Y'all good? Happy Thursday, Kings and Queens.
Happy Thursday, yeah, God body.
Hey, sorry for all the noise. Hey, what's up, Prince?
God body, what's the business? Young God, what's the biz naive?
Man, I'm on my way to the studio. I'm on my way to the studio.
Word life. Yeah, word life. So, hey, man, what can you tell us about tapping into your higher self? Like, I know you was at the Dallas BET Awards this week. Tonight we will be popping off with a show where we speaking on Nipsey Hussle, Young Dolph, Mo3, and we will be talking about what can we learn from their actually life, from their early demise. Like, if we still had these people in existence, what could God buy?
Three!
Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Word life.
Three!
That way. But God.
Three!
God body. Word life. So yeah, man. So we're gonna get into that. So if these people, Nipsey, I think it's possible he was already tapped in at his higher self. I think the other two people was on the way. But end of the day, bro, what do you think about tapping into your heart? I know you said it was something. See, bro, you got that noise and shit. You got your windows rolled down, bro. Yeah, we really is on here like this. I'm saying, for a minute. We gotta sit down somewhere, man. I'm gonna have to mute you, bro. I'm gonna have to mute you. God body, God damn. All right. You gotta take care of that. Throw the thumb up when we got the wind out the background. Square business. When we got that, yeah. Tell me when you slow. All right, hold on. All right. God, what's the business?
You can't hear me? I ain't got no AC on. I don't got nothing on. I'm trying
Oh,
to
it
figure out
sounds
where
like
that.
the windows.
We,
Hey, I
we
got
can hear you
but
now.
yeah,
Good now.
yeah, we can hear you good now. It sounds like the windows was down. All right, let's go. Let's run this back again. King Show in the house. God
Yeah,
body, word life. All right, so yeah, God body, word life. All right, so we're gonna hit this up. Things were meant to experience, pushing yourself to the limit, tapping into your higher self. All right, so when you went to the BET Awards and you noticed what's going on around your city,
yeah.
what's going on around period? What do you see that could be different if the same energy was in the same environment and people are tapped in to their higher self? What could be going on, right? Like, yeah, what do you think? Yeah, throw it out there. Throw your thoughts out there. God body.
What I see is first of all, people gotta come out they shell to find themselves. People gotta come out they shell to find themselves. Whether you gotta look for your third eye or whatever it is. Second thing is you can't support nobody I don't know. You gotta start supporting yourself, respecting yourself, and just like Three gone, Dolph gone, Nipsey Hussle. Them, hey, when I seen that post, them like I feel like them really was the strongest people we had in a long time, and we don't have them no more. So for me to speak on that, man, that's that's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. They made a big impact. That's where I want to be. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the success. It's about like the knowledge that they had and how gifted that was. And they opened up their third eye. So as they've been saying, me speaking on the world, man, y'all gotta focus on building your own brand. Building the brand, building something that you like, investing in what you got going on, man. The BET Award, they talking about Roy Lee. They talking about all this stuff that don't make sense right now. It's bringing them more drama, more problems. Why y'all love problem? Y'all love problem? For people who love problem, I need to go to a world where there's a bunch of problem in. You know what I'm saying? We all kings, we all kings. If y'all gonna respect who y'all is, respect it. At the end of the day, man, we all got a life to live, man. Worship, support yourself, support your product, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what them boys done did. Nipsey Hussle, he supported his he didn't go work for nobody. Three, he didn't go work for nobody. They did have jobs, but they found a way to get out those jobs and build their own establishment. And that's what we got to work towards. That's what I'm working towards anyways. I can't speak for everybody else.
Yeah, and what you were saying, I want to get in that because I think this is definitely a part of tapping into your higher self and the guidance. We want to let you go up. So he said they were saying Roy Lee at the he said they were saying Roy Lee at the BET Awards at the BET Awards.
Yeah,
So if people don't know who understand who Roy Lee is, this is a comedian that met his early demise too as well. So the thing with the higher self is the higher self doesn't know really life and death, beginning and ends, alpha, omegas like that. Life is continuous. It is a continuous cycle. It's not a thing where the energy comes in and then it goes away. So when you start wishing death on people and setting up certain traps, what happened is anybody that you talk about that's speaking on this ancestor this way, the energy transforms. So you want to know why things are so segregated and separated. Yeah, bro, when you start taking people out of their vessel before they were meant to, some people can actually cause ripple effects on this realm that we're actually in. So this is why it's so important to tap into the higher self, because you can start wars with some generals on this realm and it never ends, bro. It's an ongoing cycle. Some people weren't supposed to be touched at those particular times in that manner. And when you attempt to change, play with nature and change the way nature is supposed to work, a lot of times you'll see nature rebel. So that's what you're seeing when you're talking about at the BET Awards and people saying Roy Lee and they dissing with other artists who beef with, yeah, because it's an ongoing cycle from people who are definitely not tapped into that higher self. The higher self would have you definitely knowing that, yeah, we would start planning and pushing things with a different narrative. We would change the narrative a different way. This wouldn't be the things we talk about where somebody dying 3 years later, you still talking, you bringing up the person's name in negative ways. yeah, at this point in time, bro, nothing is promised, nothing is guaranteed. Even if you did have problems with somebody, if you helped them meet their demise, then guess what? You owe a different debt. You owe a different something to the communities now. Like if you took away from the communities, you got to bring back. Like if you get it where you take away from the communities, you got to bring back to the communities. And that doesn't mean, and speaking of that, like I won't go too far in there because that's for the Nipsey Hussle thing tonight. A lot of people do come back and bring back to their communities. And then you have everybody that's jealous of the person because they went out and did what nobody else wanted to do. You know, and you find that out always, you know, is nobody wants to put anything on the line. They don't want to put their friendships on the line. They don't want to put anything on the line, but they want all the rewards, man. You have to take the risks to get the rewards. You got to be the one that becomes numb with feelings. It's just me, myself, and that energy, that higher self. And that higher self is you have to trust that this is going to always do is correct. So then you won't have to depend on what people think, on an influence of an outside thought around you. You would automatically move in sync with everything else that's a natural vibration because we all have that. Whatever's making y'all heartbeat is making my heartbeat. Whatever energy is making everything else out there move, it's all connected. So once we get on the correct vibes, it'll be one band, one sound. It won't be where you have to be segregated and separated from everything. We'll truly change the world overnight. But you know, that's just my thoughts on tapping into the higher self. Empress, yeah, God body.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's when you're playing a video game. You know, you playing PlayStation 5 and they kill you, and you respawn somewhere else and you're pissed off and you try to go find that nigga. You like, man, where that nigga at that just took me out the game? I gotta go find them.
Yeah.
Feel me? That's how they felt when, you know, they was killed. The way that all of them, Nipsey, Dolph, 3, Roy Lee, all of them, the way that they passed, you know that when they respawn, I heard personally that a lot of people died in Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay, you feel me? After they killed 3, I heard that a whole lot of people, and I was looking at the news myself.
Facts.
Looking at Oak Cliff News and shit. That's me. You feel me? And I grew up in South Carolina. So I'm telling you, I'm looking at this shit like, goddamn, mama, 3 killing niggas. And I'm saying it. I said, that nigga is. And when I learned about how energy transfers, he was so strong that he know, oh, all I got to do is possess this low vibrational motherfucker. And this low vibrational motherfucker going to kill me. You feel me? Handle it. So I learned a lot. A lot of them went out and they knew that they was going, and they told us, all of them, they told us they was going. They said Roy Lee, he lived past his shooting. He got out the hospital and died going to do a show or something, right?
Yeah, you right.
Going to Paris, Texas.
You right.
Yeah, he passed out.
Yeah,
passed out.
Yeah.
Again, he was able to live long enough to tell them what he needed to. I don't know. I just feel like energy don't die. They told us that shit long time ago. I feel like a lot of people see these people when they go to sleep. They can't do nothing but obsess over these people. That the only time they were really popular is in beef with these people. Things like that. Like it's kind of like, you know, what we call it, clout chasers. So I know what the spiritual realm do. I know what the physical realm do. So that's what's important. I don't think nobody in another realm is hurting.
No.
At all.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. So So we didn't popped it off with the great affirmations. With the great affirmations. Make sure definitely y'all tap in to get with the goddess on. Yeah, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to every person on here. Like, make sure we connect because it's time to connect. Like they say, World Wide Web. They say that they have a World Wide Web. Realize webs have different lines that's connected to different lines in order to catch things and capture things in order to survive. So hey, we have to be those connections. We have to be those connectors, those conductors. You know, I say with the energy of currency, knowing that we're conductors, we have all this energy for everything. Get out, let's get some sunlight today. Like, let's get some sunlight. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we think. Our capabilities are limitless. They don't have limits. Like, they're limitless. Like, we have to instill this in the younger generation. Like, this, in matter of fact, like, it is an emergency to tap into your higher self. Like, we talk about this like it's not, like, this is a gangster. This is a gangster tapping into your higher self now. So,
Hey,
goddamn. Yeah,
for those, hey, K Key, hey Queen,
yeah.
y'all teach them, y'all speed them up a little bit. For those who can't tap in, what's the definition of tapping in of what you're talking about? Give them a definition, give them an example, because the words you use it taking me a lot of places. So give them an example,
Yeah,
like the tap in of the connection part.
easy, very very simple. Your breathing is automatic. Most people don't pay attention to their breathing. Simple rhythmic breathing, just breathing in, breathing out. Tapping in is focusing on that breath, focusing on silence, focusing on peace. It's matter of fact, it is focused on no thing, nobody. See, we normally see things. There's a conscious realm, then there's a subjective realm. There is a
Oh
physical
my,
realm.
sorry.
Oh, God, body. Yeah, you were saying something, Goddess? Yeah.
No, it's lost in here. I'll be right back.
Okay, most definitely. Yeah. So you have a physical realm, you have a spiritual realm. You have wind, and then you have objects, trees, and stuff that people have built. Now, a lot of the invisible stuff, your thoughts, when you just spoke those words, I couldn't feel your word, I couldn't see your words, but I could feel them. You know, I could hear them. I could hear your words, but I couldn't feel them. So when you ask or you say higher self, that higher self is the invisible realm. It's not the physical realm. The physical realm gonna make you think, you know what? I don't have a car. Or I don't have. It's gonna make you think in lack. Somebody cheating on me. Somebody lying. Somebody took this. The physical realm gonna always have you thinking about something because it places you on things. The spiritual realm or the higher self is not a body. It's not a body. It's your mind. It's something that controls the body. You know, the higher self controls the body. It's not the body though. The body can get hurt. It can get scathed. The higher you say get the fuck back up. It ain't worried about when you fall down and you got a little cut. You know, the higher self say get up, brush that shit off, keep going. You invincible. So this is what we got to get to, like tapping into your higher self. Like we was made to experience life. That's why people get cuts. That's why they here. We was made to experience this life and go through it a different type way. But it's, are you really learning from life? Like, this is the higher self. The higher self makes a mistake one time, and then it doesn't make the mistake again. You know, your lower self will have you keep doing the same things that you know are not working for you, and you'll just keep doing it. You'll stay on repeat with the same thing. The higher self is not going to continue to be around the same people, repeat the same thing. You see something didn't work, boom, higher self gonna say, not that no more. Like not that. The higher self. If we tap in our higher self, bro, all of us, everybody around would be multi-millionaires next 3 to 6 months. If you learn to tap into your higher self the correct way. Like I want us to be. I want us to be like a science project. Like I want the people around us to be actually, because it's time to develop those businesses. Like it's time to develop things. We're just saying, not even businesses in allegiance. It's easy for me to go somewhere, start an LLC, put certain people's name on it, get certain material. Indigo, she got craft work. She got jewelry. She got bracelets. I have T-shirts. We all have thoughts that we can make realities. There's a such thing as drop shipping in this world where you don't even have to send nothing. You don't have to do anything. People already have the material. You're just putting price tags on things. You're just using your vocals, your mind to create things where it's other avenues. We, in this day and age on this web, we don't even have to get out and actually do anything. We can connect we can connect not even doing anything nowadays. There's no reason not to connect into your higher self. It's just simple distractions. Simple distractions. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, sorry y'all, I had a wasp hiccup. But yeah, higher self, tapping in. My example would be, he said breathing. People say, how do you meditate? I'm actually certified in a few different spiritual things. I took some courses and got certified. So, I mean, you can meditate while you're walking. Some people meditate in the shower. Anytime you're in a state of daydreaming, in a state of zoning out, you're meditating. Another thing I learned was when you simply close your eyes and you're at that place of darkness, you're in another realm. I've learned that that's a whole realm, you just closing your eyes and tapping out of this realm. So there's so many different things. Write it. People tell me they get downloads buzzing in their ear. What am I supposed to get from the download? You'll never know if you don't listen. If you don't listen to the inner voice at all, that's one way I know off rip that you don't use your discernment too well, if you don't even really know too much about intuition. So tapping in could be anything. Learning, yoga. I mean, there's so many ways that different things that unlock. Yoga didn't unlock me, but it unlocked somebody else. You know what I mean? I can hear. I'm a medium, but somebody else can see. I can see too, but there's other things like I don't dream. So people always have to tell me what I'm doing in their astral, because I just go to sleep and I have to think like I sleep like a pharaoh or something, because ain't no way I just don't dream. But who knows? Sometimes I do. It have to be very important. So there's different ways to tap in. Like I was talking about earlier, diet. You can tap in with cutting things out of your diet because, like he said, there's chemicals, TBHQ. Okay. I learned that most pumpkin flavored items, I like pumpkin flavored shit. I learned that most of them in America have TBHQ in it. They use TBHQ in embalming fluid to bomb bodies. So you have to look at these ingredients. I mean, red dye. They think we're playing about that being bugs. You feel me? Like, it's a bug. They smashing the bug. That's really blood you drinking. Bug blood. Red dye. So, I don't know. It's so many different ways.
I'm God body. I'm not trying to stop you, God, but did you hear what you just said? Did you hear what you just said? So they drink. All right. So you drinking blood. You drink. Yeah. I struggle seeing where, like, how do we get so low? How do we get so low in humanity? And just like a basketball, I feel like as fast as we fail, we really can pop back up just as quick. Do y'all agree or disagree? Is it possible?
It's the complete recessive gene. Everybody wants to know what the total dark side is. Look at the world. Every little thing going on. If you look at what people do to other people, you can literally see that we're in the middle of a recessive gene experiment, and we're coming close to disclosure because yeah, the ancestors are burning the realm up. Everybody about to get hot. Take y'all ass outside. Gotta go outside. I'm telling you, if you cannot look at the sun just a little bit, you see it and got so hot you can't really full on see it anymore. But again, it's gonna get hot. That's what this is. People think that it's hot now, man. Wait till the governing body gets closer and closer. It's already close, but wait till it gets here. And people keep asking me, is some type of fear around ascension and Armageddon, the reset, the awakening. It's so much fear, like, oh my God, only certain people. Yeah, it is kind of like if you don't put that work in, you will be left behind. They say, oh, so we're gonna be, I mean, whoever governs you, whatever planet, whoever, I mean, this is literally Hunger Games. And they think this shit is some type of joke. It's not. If you don't even know what galaxy or all these things, anything, who knows? If you have no way of tapping in and communicating with the ancestors or the aliens, how are you supposed to know who might be coming to get you? How are you supposed to know who might be contacting you? So, I don't know. I feel like it's a whole bunch of shit going on, and there's a whole lot of ways to tap in.
God, body. She say the Elians, the Elian elites. God, body. Yeah.
El Elyon.
Aliens, aliens. I'll be laughing at that word when they say aliens for real, because that really is where it comes from. It's aliens, aliens. Yeah, man. If people just study language, they would realize the languages that we speak derive from other languages. So a lot of times, etymology, yeah. So we don't get the full concept of the words when we speak. We're not really hearing the true meanings. You know, I constantly use individual as one of those words, because individual would tell people what higher self is in itself. Individual is not one word. Individual is actually two words: indivisible and duality. These are the two words that make up the word individual. So if you're indivisible, duality, that means two that can't be divided, but it's dual. And the reason why because what are the last four letters of the word individual? DUAL, dual. So every person is not one. Individuals are actually dual. Dual is two. So you have a spirit body and you have a physical body. You have that mind that controls the physical body. You have that soul, or in your solar plex is where your soul is located, controls the physical body. Most people think that their soul is located in their mind, in their head. No. There's basically a ball of light, just like a sun, in every individual that you breathe out. When they say you took your last breath, a ball of light actually goes out. Where's that ball of light at? Where your umbilical cord was from your mother, where that umbilical cord was connected, there lies your soul, your solar plex. This is why what you eat is so important. When you eat and digest food, the energy or aura that it sends off, the food that they give now is blocking that aura. It's blocking your light, and it comes from your intestines. Your soul is not located in your mind. The mind is stimulated from the spinal cord, and the spinal cord is connected. It goes up to the tip of your brain here. A lot of this stuff we should already know. Like, a lot of stuff should be elementary, but instead we look at it like it's foreign. And I think that's the most difficult part to tapping into the higher self, is that we have to unlearn to relearn. And we're born knowing, so we should more so, when these babies come out, we should be teaching them like it should be like clockwork, like on the go, where they already know. But once we go to these institutions and we learn about the Civil War, the civil rights fight, I was a nigga, all of the once you get through the distractions, you're able to comb through it. It makes sense. But until you get through it, the distractions, you'll just be part of the distraction. King Show, how you feeling, bro? What's popping with it?
Man, all ears, man. All ears. I'm just learning. All ears, man.
God, body, he say he just learning. Peace to the goddess. Word life. Peace to the goddess. What's up? What's the biz naive? What's going down?
Absolutely nothing. I'm about to go gardening. People should find them something to do. Everybody.
Real time.
I'm
hashtag.
Everybody.
Hashtag.
People, if you do not find that light, then that light is actually dimmed, and it actually is absolutely almost nothing. If you don't strengthen that light, then it's almost absolutely nothing. We all have an aura field around us, and just like you said, what we eat weakens that. They said that our aura field is supposed to go 20 to 40 feet out around perimeter, 360 degrees around us. That's why we're supposed to stand on our square at all times. You feel me? So,
hey, real time.
What you eat, what you think, what you say to yourself, what you say about other people, how you feel, all of that can either strengthen or weaken your energy. People say, "Oh, I can't see spirits." Well, maybe you're so strong that they're not allowed to show yourself. Like me, I can't see things physically. You feel me? I've seen maybe a little bit, but not like people. People will say, oh, I see this stuff all the time because your energy field is very, very weak. I don't care what nobody say. A whole bunch of low dimensional, low vibrational spirits cannot show themselves to the true souls because our aura is too strong. So yeah, that energy thing, that food thing. That's it.
God body. God body. Hey man, closing statements. Closing statements. New rising. God body. Push yourself to the limit. Hey, I'm pushing myself to the limit. Let me start out by that. I ain't telling nobody what to do. I don't want to tell anybody what to do. Let me start off like this. Closing statement. Big Body Wednesday. Hey man, yeah, y'all put them dollar signs. Put them dollar signs. Get that money bag. Hey, y'all go get what belongs to you in this world. Like go get it. Whatever is there for you, that is there for you in this world, willingly accept it. Willingly accept compliments. Willingly accept gifts. Willingly you woke up and accepted the gift of life this rising. Rich risings. You know, let's be willingly having value of your know you are the world. You mean the world to me. I gotta say, you mean the world to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's get in that type vibe. Like radiate that energy that forces that pushes people to that limit. Let's go. Let's tap into that higher self, that higher vibration. I understand. We gonna keep giving these affirmations every morning. This is the first. This is the first of many. We come in every rising. We want to be the first thing everybody looking at saying, hey, I need to listen to this for inspiration. This is what we really this is what we're building and what we're doing now. We want to get up and be that inspiration. We want to be the first thing people want to look at and say, you know what, before I leave the house and I go, I have to look at them because they inspire me. They radiate that energy that tells me, push, man, you can do anything. The world was made to be infinite. So why would we ever be limited? You know, we have to get to this space and place. In closing, one love, happy Tuesday to the world. We in there. Who got their closing statement coming? What's popping? I see she laughing.
I'm ready always.
Yeah. Right, life.
She sent out some good energy in closing. She got the wand out. Go ahead.
God body.
Let me. So I just came to say, tap the fuck in. That's it. I don't care how you take it. Like Sho said, you can take it 100 ways. Take it all 100 ways. I don't even care. Tap in. Tap into yourself. Tap into the universe, the world, the Most High. You know, because people think because we spiritual, we don't believe in God. You a motherfucking lie. And them folks who say the Most High, they going straight to the sulfur pit. I don't give a flying fuck. You feel me? That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Hey.
Keep it cute. Tap in. Drink your water. Eat some fruit. You need the H320. Is that what it's called? H320. You need it. Y'all got to tap into Yaki Awaken. You know. On that note, with the Yaki Awaken, I still believe Dr. Sebi's teachings over anybody. Study. Him it. You can do 19. Is it 19 keys? You can listen to Billy Carson. I don't like listening to a whole bunch of people. You can listen to Rashad Jamal. He's good too. Find a way that you want to learn. There's 100 ways to take it. So that's it. In closing, one love.
God body.
Whoa. My closing statement is say whatever you say, stand on it. Whatever you say, however you live, stand on it. You don't got no point to prove. At the end of the day, dreams do come true. As long as you stand on what you believe in. Don't worry about everybody else. Don't worry about if you're gonna be a king, lead by example. Stop saying those negative words, B's, H, O's. Start using good words like queen. Start using good words like intelligent woman. I mean, speak it to existence. Dreams do come true. And at the end of the day, support yourself, man, because ain't nobody gonna support you how you support yourself. So when people start seeing how you support yourself, you don't need nobody to tag along. You don't need to go on Instagram followers. You got one person follow you already. That's the high power. That's how you need it. He gonna connect the dots. So that's all I gotta say, man. And happy
God,
Thursday, kings and queens. That way.
Yeah.
God, body. Show done dropped it. Show done dropped the mic, man. Y'all better quit playing with Show. Tell about he learning from us and all that. Yeah. God, body. Word life. Hey, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all was here with us. One love. We out there. God,
That
body.
way.
Word life.